For those wondering what's with the new hashtag, Kick Roger, I'm going to get this out of the way. In terms of the context of this rant, the Roger in question I am targeting is not, let me repeat, not voice actor Roger Craig Smith. I actually like Rod. That's a Roger I actually met and genuinely like. Roger Craig Smith, nice guy. Met him at Collecticon back in September. He gave a thumbs up to my Ezio costume. Nice guy. No, the Roger Craig Smith, the Roger in question that I am targeting and that I want gone is the commissioner of the National Football League, Roger Goodell. Why? Well, for the third year in a row, the son of a bitch is planning to have the Black Anthem performed at the Super Bowl. You remember, to anyone who remembers that season 2 or 3 SpongeBob episode where SpongeBob first meets Flat's Flounder and Flats tells him he wants to kick SpongeBob's butt. And SpongeBob runs through town screaming, he wants to kick my butt, he wants to kick my butt. And everyone misinterprets that old guy as the one who wanted to kick his butt. And they always kick his ass. And at one point, one of them says, how many times we gotta teach you this, old man? I'm sorry, I can't think about this without busting a gut when I use that episode as a reference base. Never wanted to go there, but I can't help but bust a gut. But that said, instead of busting a gut line to bust my own gut, my blood is boiling at Goodell for being this stupid. I'm ready to ask myself, how many times do we have to teach you this, Roger? Nobody wants a bullshit, divisive, racist, woke, people-pleasing song for an anthem to be played at the Super Bowl. We've got a fucking national anthem. It's called the Star Spangled Banner. You hear it every fucking week on television. But seeing as how you wanted to cater to the woke starting in 2017 with the whole permitting the kneeling during the preferring catering to the woke players with arm locks, kneeling, and everyone turning their back to the flag and anthem, you know what I say? Fuck you, Roger Goodell. You're a fucking people-pleasing twat. And for those who don't know what a twat is, it's a British diss. In other words, I'm calling him a pussy. How much money is the Democrat Party giving you, Roger? Huh? To do this bullshit. Because at this point, I don't care as to who goes to the Super Bowl and who wins it. No interesa. I don't care who gets the Lombardi Trophy. What I do care about is that that song is never played at the bowl ever again. And what would go a long way in doing that is if you stepped down as commissioner of the National Football League. I wouldn't mind if some of the more patriotic owners staged a coup to get rid of you. I wouldn't mind it. Bloody or bloodless, I don't care. I would prefer bloodless, though. And if that means a vote to get you out in a bloodless coup, then so be it. And to the more woke on YouTube, you people are fools. Do we have a Latino anthem here in America? No. Do we have an Asian anthem here in America? A separate Asian, Latino, or Muslim anthem here in America? No. The black song does more harm than good in unifying people. It divides them. I know a lot of people won't like this rhetoric, but I cannot sugarcoat this as one of the main reasons I want Roger Goodell gone from his post as commissioner of the National Football League. And to those of my subs who thought I was doing one last I Stand with Vic rant, think again. I shifted attention to sports, not film and animation. Because to me, when you know who's back in office, Roger is going to have a rough time limiting damage control when when the Orange Lord comes back and decides to grill him. And for why did you do this, Roger? You heard the people say no to that crap and you ignored it. And personally, I think only those who are more on the fence, if Trump gets back in office next year, in the on January 20th, 25, i.e., when he's sworn back in, I think only those who are ultra woke are going to bother to still watch the NFL, or those who are more or less on the fence, but leaning more towards Trump are even going to bother going to football games or watching the show because of this BS. Heck, this might actually cause a massive revenue and ratings jump for spring football. But we'll have to wait and see. We got 289 days until the election and 365 until Inauguration Day. We're going to see how this pans out. Comment, like, and sub. Goodbye. Mets 2128 signing out. Goodbye and good fucking night. Bang.